So this morning I wake up and thought, why not make a video on how is my life after moving to a village. So after waking up, I quickly open the door and unlock all the doors actually, which already unlocked. Then I check my car is okay. Since I'm not that that kind of skilled yet in driving, so I learn driving. I have a driver who will come to me and he will teach me driving. He's happening for the last 2 months. Hopefully I'll get more used to this driving stuff and then I'll be driving myself. So immediately after that, I took my brush, and while brushing my teeth, I wanted to explore a bit nearby places. And this is one of the very eye-catching or eye-smoothing places. You can see all the beautiful-looking mango trees beside the road. I do love watching them. And let me show you this, fresh mangoes right from the trees. Very good, isn't it? I do love watching them. And of course, in front of me, there is a small water reserve, which is also very good looking, by the way, and make this place a bit more cooler in these summer days. After exploring a bit, I come back and saw my daughter wake up, so I have to daughter out a bit. She also like exploring local places like this, and so while I'm waiting for my training driver to come, I will have my honey and lemon, some lukewarm water, so that it help your health to be better and trim down your belly fat. So that's what I'll be having. And as soon as my driver comes, I'll be going with him to train my driving. I mean the four-wheeler driving. So let me show you how that's go. Okay. Eventually, driver came and started the car, and now I'll be going with the driver to learn driving. One of the biggest benefit I got after moving to a village is that the nearby high roads are very clean, not much traffic, which is ideal for learning driving, which I'm learning really well. You can see I'm driving, not that fast. It's just I very move fast forward, but see the scenery, see the trees beside the roads, looks so mesmerizing, isn't it? And it's so good looking. After waking in the morning and seeing all this, make me really feel good. And I'm just after learning driving, came back to home, and driver helping to reverse the car to in the garage. So yeah, as soon as I'm back from learning driving, I am ready to run in treadmill around for say 30 minutes. Hi. So I'm just having my jogging in this treadmill. After that, I'll go to market and have some bazaar for my family. Just keep watching. So all the workouts are done. Now it's time to attend different meetings or different consulting meetings and all such meetings. And after the meetings are done, I have to go to bazaar to purchase some foods from market on vegetables, the fish and all that. I'll show you what I market. The market is actually very nearby, and yes, it's time to just attend the meeting and go to the market. So as soon as my meeting is done, I'll go to the market and I'll show you what I usually do shop from the bazaar. So while I was busy in meetings, my loving wife had prepared a very healthy breakfast for me, and I'll be having just that. Let me show you what my wife have made for me in the as a breakfast. Okay, this is what we have here: poha and apples. This is what we have, and as soon as I'm done with eating this breakfast, I'll have to go to market and I'll show you what I do, what I shop in the market, what sabjis and all that. So now I'm done with the breakfast and I have to go to market, but outside is so hot. By walking it will be too tough, so I'll be using my bike. So let's go. Here I got my fish from the fish market. Looks lively, right? So yeah, it will be our meal for today's lunch. So after getting the fish, next is to actually get the vegetable from the nearby market. So am I on my way to market to get the vegetable? it was so hot, so I got some cane juice for me before getting back to home. Yeah, this is I'm going to home in my very, you can see this all clear way, and now I'm reaching to my home. So I'm about to just start to work, just getting things ready. I was just in market until a few minutes back, and let me show you just before I start my work and show you how I start work usually. Let me show you outside of my window, okay? And you will be mesmerized by that. Let me show you. I usually start with the coding first, then I check the messages, or maybe check my schedule for what is to do. I keep a note of what are the tasks I'll be working on today, and just write down the priority also in my iPad. And then just one by one, I just start working on that. I think about them. I make sure that when I'm working on something, I mark that as done. And this is how I work rest of the time. Okay, and I'm just working till the lunchtime. And in lunchtime happening soon. Now is the lunchtime, but before that I have to go and bath and get fresh and all. After that I will show you what I usually have in today for my lunch. So now bath is done, and of course it's the food time. I will have my lunch within a few minutes. It's just getting ready, and they're actually feeding my daughter, which is why she's sounding so much. As soon as I got my food ready, I will show you what I usually have as a lunch. So my food is now ready. I'll be having steamed rice, some tarkari, gondoraj lebu. I don't know the English name of that. There's steamed fish. This is fuluri podolalo tarkari, and this is our normal daily dal. So yeah, this is my usual lunch menu, and let me just have it. All these items are authentic Bengali food made by my loving wife, who is behind the camera. So, sounds good. Yeah, let me just complete it. So tasty. And I will talk to you guys after my lunch. Keep watching. So, lunch is done. And now I'm having this. I don't know if you guys know what this is. In Bengali, we call it puled achar. English, I don't know. So, I will not try even. And this is kind of very savory, tasty thing. Kind of dessert. Authentic Bengali dessert. I'll be having it right now. And after that, 1 hour I'll be not working on any project, anything. It will be me time and with my family, like little baby. I'll be spending with them, and I will show you what I do usually. Now this is Shana time, and this is my little baby, Shana, full name Shananya. And what we'll be having, like I'll be spending with her, playing with her. That's it. So 1 hour, it's me and her and the family members. And after that, I'll be again back to my this working place. So I'll be keep working on. I will go for around. Usually I go for around 1 to 2 hours to my other studio. So let me show you how. Hey, no. See, she always like so naughty and all. Come here. She's always so naughty, but cute little baby. And yeah. So. After a few hours, I will be working normally, and then I will go to my studio. So before I go to studio, how I prepare and how I go there, of course I go by bike and all that, and how is the studio, what is the studio video making process, I will show you in short. So keep watching. After having lunch and playing with a little bit of my baby, I'm not ready to work and started working as usual. I'm just making sure that all the points that I have noted, I'm working on that, making it as a priority. So now that I walked afternoon time, I walked for a few hours, and you can see it's become now evening time. So I dedicate 2 hours of my day for normal content making work. I'm now going to my studio with my wife. Wife helped me out. Say hi.
Hello.
So my wife helped me out for a lot of stuff. So she's going with me. She'll be helping for me around 1 to 2 hours, and then we have to come back because I have baby in house and I have other works and meetings. So let me show you how my studio looks like and how I record the videos. Keep watching. Yes, now we have reached to our studio. It's small, but it's small and compact, very much useful, and I do all my recent recordings from this studio. Now let's come inside and watch our studio. That's newly built on existing establishment, by the way. So this is entry and come here. And this is our dining. So whoever guests come to meet me from say out of Kolkata or maybe out of India, we accommodated this studio such a way they can stay here, they can work here, they can record together and all that. This is the dining table, which all everything placed. This is all the chairs that are put together, look good. This is, by the way, it's I do love this light one. This is the coffee table, and this is the sofa with massager back. So while traveling and all that, after that they can relax there. Now let me show you the actual studio. Come with me. See, this is the one. So let me start explaining what does what. Okay. So very first thing, this light. This is the ambience light. This is another kind of ambience light. You can see it change the color. So it's a very good one. This is my extra small screen so that I can share any stuff between all just like I show you now. Like say show the code and all. This is my main camera. Let me quickly show you. For the studio purpose, I use this one, and thanks for my loving wife to make the video. Now, this is the floodlight. This is the another light to adjust the light and temperature and all that. This is the emergency fan in case AC doesn't work, then what to do. So this is an emergency fan. This is my main MacBook, which is kind of a lifesaver. It do a lot of stuff and all. This is the hub so that I can connect multiple devices. And now this is for this table actually height adjustable table. You can watch here from this control panel. I can adjust the heights and everything. So it's kind of very good one. This is my personal you can say favorite book collection. I do love the Gopala's books. I love so much. I have a lot of other books as you can see here, and mainly programming Python books, Go books, DevOps related books. Then I have C related books, network related books. Then I have kind of you can say personality development books. I will say I have some science related books. So yeah, this is around the books that I do love to read whenever I get a chance. And not just that, whenever any guest comes, many people actually prefer to read books. So this is for them also. They can enjoy the books, which is kind of really great books, by the way. They're personal collection. And yeah, so this is what it is. Let me show you quickly how I do start the recording, or how I do normally do the recording. Let me show you. This is the setup I've already shown you, and I have a double screen whenever I do record using that recording software. I can see what's happening, what the final output in this particular smaller screen. And right now I'm doing two recording. First one is that Git part 2, and second one is a Packer crash code. So two codes I'm making right now. And this is how I look like. This is my, of course, I forgot to mention, this is the main mic from this is Blue Yeti X, the Pro one, and I do love this mic. It's very so good. The voice comes very good in this mic. So yeah, this is how I usually put my mic here, and this is the screen I align like that, so I can see both the screens, this one and this one. Okay, and this is my main camera. You can see here, so you can see what's happening. I can see the output also in this particular camera. There is an LCD screen. Let me show you quickly, which I can rotate, as you can see here, and I can just rotate from my side so that I can see what's happening. So both way, I can see in the camera what main output, the final processed output. I can see in the small screen, and this is my laptop where I do recording, share the screens, run the codes, and do all the crazy stuff. Okay, this is my setup, and this is how I do the recording. Now, since I came here, it will be around, I will see around 2 hours, and I will start the Git. I will continue doing that Git course part 2 because that's a long one and that's taking a lot of time. So let me continue that one, and as soon as I'm done with the recording, I will not be able to complete the full recording, but I will make a smaller progress today, and then we will keep doing the video until this course is complete and we'll release to everyone. Now, what is important here that I do try to make the quality, even if it takes time, fine, but I maintain the quality so that whatever I'm delivering, that carry values to other people. That's why it takes time for me to release this thing, but it's okay. I'm happy with that. Now, as soon as the recording is done, I'm done with here for also 1 or 2 hours. I'll go back to my home and let me show you the night view of my house as soon as I reach it. Say hi, hi. So we have come to our house now, and I will take a rest for maybe around 30 to 40 minutes. Then I will have, I have to start continue working, and I have several meetings till night. See, my daughter is saying hi. Say hi, hi.
Hello.
Just a cute baby. See, she want to play with my hand. Now all the meetings are over, and it's just family time. And you can see my daughter actually eating some roti, and you can see playing a bit. So yeah, it's my time to spend. I mean, my time to spend with family, my wife, and my little cute baby is just very curious and very cute. See, even she's baby, and she called all the other babies as baby. It's late night and it's my time to lock all the doors and check my cameras are all working or not. Here all are blinking. Second part is that all the lights here all are solar lights, but those which are not solar like these ones, I have to turn them off. And yes, this bike I have to put inside this veranda, you can say, that I have to do. And after that we'll go to terrace, and there I will show, I mean, normally what happens, in the terrace, if it's very hot outside during the day, it's so cold during the night on the hot days or the summer days. So me, my wife and my child will go to the terrace, we'll sit there for a few minutes, and then we'll go to sleep. Let me show you how the terrace look like. We're actually at the balcony, and let me show you the balcony here. All the lights are like this light, like this one or that one. So all the lights here are all lights are solar lights, so that there is no need to have the connection and all the electric wire, just because I want this little baby to be safer. That's why no such electrical wires, all are solar lights and all are safe. And let me show you my by the way, this is my solar panel, and this is the terrace here. So you can see our baby also like this terrace, want to explore a bit here, and I will show you how the terrace look like. So all the decorative lights you can see like there, and here all are actually solar lights again, just to make sure my baby is safe. There is a bit coffee table, you can say, that anytime any guest come, or we may suppose if you want to have some tea in the terrace, we can have it. So this is a day in my life. Hope you enjoyed it. I know you might have some additional question which I will be answering right now. So you might have first doubt, how is the internet? So internet here is really great. I have one Gbps connection of Geo and one 500 Mbps of Alliance in my home, and in studio I have 1 Gbps connection for Geo. So that fast it is, 1 Gbps. What you need extra, I don't know. I mean, that's enough for me at least. And how is the quality of life? Quality of life is actually great because it's all surrounded by greenery, right? So the moment I wake up to the moment I sleep, it's always surrounded by nature, pure oxygen, so which is kind of good for health, and which I can feel. I can feel that part. Okay, and the prices of the commodities here is actually cheaper than the cities. Just for example, vegetable, fish, or any item that you can think of is, I mean, except the electronic item, by the way, it's cheaper than the city areas. Yes, one problem on the con side or the problem side, I would say communication, in the sense of having the mass mode of communication, say bus and all that, which is lower than the city areas. But see, I have my car, I have bike, and I have electric cycle as well. So for me, it's not that issue. If you have your own car or bike, I think it will not be a problem. So overall, this is my life. This is a day of my life when I work, how I manage my studio, how I manage my family, markets. I mean, I go buy vegetables on market, get the fish from the market. So this is my life. Okay, in short. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe the channel and give it a thumbs up, and do share this video with others so everyone else also can see how a freelance DevOps engineer live in a village area. See you soon in my next video. Bye bye.